Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Friday. Fabulous Friday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to use 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in the Breaking Out of the Matrix deck to bring in some guidance. I'm going to bring in the Magical Grand Trumps Oracle. All magic comes with a price deck. This is such a great deck based around the show Once Upon a Time. So if you're a big Once Upon a Time fan, you're going to love this deck. I'm also going to bring in the Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, and I'm going to bring in the Connection Requires guidance cards to see what the connection requires from your perspective, from their perspective, and the perspective of the journey. And then as a little bonus thing at the end, I'm going to do a mini pick a pile where you can pick a card based around a certain question you have. So if there's something on your mind right now, we're going to do a mini little pick a pile at the end, so stay tuned for that. So let's see what we need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So what's the energy around you today? What's the energy around you today? One card. What's the energy around them today? Very quick coming out, do you see? What's the energy around the journey? What's the energy around the journey? Wow, look at that. Wow. So again, I feel this could be about quick, speed, fast things happening, like fast communication, unexpected, or a meet-up that happens overnight, something that happens very quickly. So things are going to start speeding up. What's the energy around you or the guidance for you? What's the energy or the guidance around them? And what's the energy or the guidance around the journey today? Thank you, angels. Okay. What's the message from heaven for you? What's the message from heaven for you today? The message from heaven. What's the message from heaven for them? The message from heaven for them today. What do we need to be aware of? And what's the message from heaven for the journey? They are making my ring feel heavy on my hand, so it feels like I want to take my ring off. So again, this could be about karmic endings coming in, especially if those karmic endings are with a commitment like a marriage or, you know, a long-term commitment that needs to be ended and dealt with. I feel these are things that are coming in. What's the energy around you? What does this connection require from your perspective? What about from their perspective? There we go. And the perspective of the journey. What's the perspective of the journey? Thank you, angels. And then we're going to do a question at the end, okay? So let's see what's going on with you. So the guidance for you is the mask. So you may be just tired right now with the way things are, that they're wearing a mask, perhaps thinking, are they ever going to take that mask off? They've hidden themselves from me. They've hidden themselves from the world. Are they ever going to be honest and open? Are they ever going to tell the world about this love? They're in ego. They may be concealing things. It's all fake. There's lies on social media. There's deceit taking place. All feels like tricks, illusions, sneaky energy. So I feel this is kind of the 7 of Swords in the tarot, where you just may be tired of the games, tired of the back and forth, tired of being secret, tired of the way things are in their karmic situation, tired of being on the sidelines. So you're just thinking, is it ever going to change? Are they going to take this mask off? Because this is not you wearing a mask, unless you're in your own karmic situation that you need to release. And some of you may be dealing with that, and it's like in the energy you're thinking, it's time I take this mask off. It's time I reveal things to the world. Especially if you are hiding who you truly are. You know, this could even be a work situation if you're thinking, I don't want to do this job anymore because I feel like I'm concealing the real me. I want to show the world who I really am. I want to be my spiritual truth. You know, you want to be a leader or a healer or a guide. So it could well be that you may be hiding certain aspects of yourself in that way. But ultimately, I'm sensing this as you being fed up with the situation and the circumstances. Just tired of this mask they wear. Thinking they're just hiding who they truly are. I can see right through that. Why can't other people? And the reason why is because you are their twin flame. You are their one. So you were designed to see right through them, and you were designed to get that mask off them. So obviously you reflect and mirror back to them everything they need to change and heal within themselves. And that's why you see into them that way. And I know it's frustrating, especially when they're acting like everything's okay on the surface. And they may well be pretending that, you know, they may be acting like everything's okay on social media or at work or with family and friends, but when they get into bed at night, it's a different story. That's when they feel pain. That's when they feel the tears. That's when they feel frustrated. They may well be very good at wearing that mask, So obviously they've got to find a way to take it off. And I do feel that is happening. So I feel this is about you being patient right now and trusting and knowing that they can't remain in that mask for long, because God won't allow it. God doesn't want us wearing masks. So if he sees people wearing masks, he comes along, he prunes the tree, shakes the tree. And this is the year of the wood snake, where that mask needs to come off. So remember, it's a blessing in disguise. So whatever is happening, it's a blessing in disguise. So again, if you're getting frustrated with the timings, thinking, is it ever going to happen? The fact that you're not with this person right now is actually divine protection for you. It's a blessing in disguise, because why would you want them when they're wearing a mask? Why would you want them to be in that energy? You wouldn't. So obviously you know that while they're wearing a mask, they're not right for you at this moment. They're not ready for you at this moment. So see this as a blessing in disguise. And don't ever feel like the karmic partner, if they are with one, has got it better than you, because they're with your person and they're wearing a mask. That means they're lying, they're being inauthentic, they're sneaky, they may be telling lies. So would you rather be you right now or the karmic partner? Of course you'd rather be you. So see this as a blessing in disguise. You are being protected until they are ready. So the universe says, have faith. Have faith and trust that all will work out for your highest and best good. Everything happens for a reason. And they wear that mask for a reason until you come along and show them another way, because you haven't got a mask on. And if you have got a mask on in a karmic situation, it won't be on for long. But you've learned how to take that mask off, to be genuine, to show the world your truth. And they admire that in you. That inspires them, that kind of strength. The guidance for you is the mist. So again, you may not see what's coming. You may worry about the unknown, because in the mist and the fog, you can't see what's next. So I feel you're being asked to trust in what's next, to have faith in God's plan, to have faith that wherever you go, whatever you do, Archangel Michael is already there creating a way forward for you, making sure that you are safe, that you won't falter, that you'll be okay. And he says, trust your inner compass. Be led from within. And you are led from within. It's so important you remember the power of prayer. And I'm going to tell you a little story in a moment about the power of prayer. But trust your inner compass, because you're being guided. You're being guided forward. So even if you can't see the way forward, you're not sure what's next, you're worried about the future, you're stressing over it, you're going over it in your mind, what if, because you can't see the future at this point, even though you believe in the future and you know what's coming and you know everything that's happening is a blessing in disguise, you're being led. As long as you have the next step, you're okay. You don't need to see what's in front. You just need to know where you are right now and that you'll be okay. And you're being led from within. Your intuition is guiding you. Trust in that. Trust what you feel, because that's real. So if you're wearing a mask at work and you think, I know I need to change my job, I'm just afraid. I'm afraid of not having another job, or I'm afraid of losing money, or I'm afraid of this. Have faith that rejection is a redirection. Have faith that you're being guided for a reason to something better. Something better awaits you. You'll be taken care of, because God is your source. If you're thinking about the karmic situation, you need to leave. Perhaps thinking, I can't leave because of my children or because of this or that. Just know that you are safe and you are forgiven. There's no need to feel guilty for wanting something else. And everyone will be okay. This is all part of everyone's soul growth who's involved in that. Have faith that if your person is wearing a mask, they will take it off in divine timing, because it's part of their mission and purpose to do so. And there's power in prayer. So if you're wanting help, assistance, if you're not sure what to do, pray about it. If you're feeling stressed out, pray about it. Talk to your angels. Have faith in God's plan. And know there is always a plan, no matter what. And I'm going to give you an idea of this. I'm going to just tell you the power of prayer. Earlier today, this happened to me today. Earlier today, I was walking up the stairs and there was the biggest wasp you've ever seen in the window on the stairs. Now that window is a big window and there's no window. So it's a windowless window. I can't just open a window on there. And I really don't like wasps. I'm not as bad with them as I used to be, but I don't like them very much at all, really. I'd rather not deal with them, and I definitely am too scared to pick one up and do something to it. And there was this wasp flying around, big, huge wasp. It must have been that big, I'm not joking. And of course I panicked and had a freak out and all of that, And I thought, what do I do? So I closed the bedroom door, I closed the spare bedroom door, I pulled the other door to, and I left the bathroom door open. I went into the bathroom and opened the window as wide as I could. And I called on everyone I could think of, especially Saint Christopher, who is the angel or the ascended master. He's like an angel who navigates. And I asked with all my faith to guide that wasp to the bathroom to go out the window. And it was just messing around. I was watching it for a while. It was just messing around, walking around the top of the window, not doing much at all. And then a couple of minutes after I'd prayed, it just jumped down and it was sitting on the windowsill. And I couldn't see because I was at the bottom of the stairs, but I just had to walk up and I saw it was like sitting there, like it was being redirected, like it was being given some kind of information. It was so fascinating. So I just thought, leave it, Liz. Went in the other room, did my thing. 10 minutes later, I kind of creeped up the stairs and it had gone, looked around and it's out the house. So I know that the angels got rid of it for me. And that may seem like a small thing to some of you, but to me it was a huge thing. It was like a huge miracle, a huge prayer through faith being granted. So if they can do that for me, think about what they can do for you. All you have to do is ask. You have to ask and believe and receive. Instead of worrying about it, stressing about it, have faith that when you ask for help and support from heaven, it is given at the right time. And you just may need to let go, surrender, do something else, and then have faith that it's coming to you on time. And they give me fear to let go of any fear. Now, what the connection needs right now, first of all, is laughter, because you may be taking everything so seriously right now that you just feel drained and tired, depleted. You've had enough of them wearing this mask. So you may need to bring some laughter into your life, because laughter is the best medicine. Have some fun. Entertain your inner child. Maybe spend some time with friends or spend some time with your family. Or put a good comedy on the DVD player or on Netflix. Enjoy something funny. And it says, remember all those times you laughed together. So remember the good times as well as the bad times. Remember the good things you've shared and the times that you've made each other laugh. And then you'll manifest that back into your connection. And this connection requires negotiation, which is also talking, sorting things out, reconciling, coming up with a plan, discussing things. It says discuss points of contention openly and honestly, coming up with a compromise, working out what the next steps are, what to do. And you will have this. So you will sit down and laugh together again and talk about things again and discuss the future, because that's part of God's plan. But before that happens, some of them need to take this mask off. So the energy around them today, we've got the crystal. And I feel what they are doing right now is getting clarity, crystal clear clarity, to take off that mask, to be authentic, to speak their truth. So they are gaining clarity about what those next steps are. They are gaining clarity about the choices and decisions they need to make in their life. They're getting clear. Now, some of them may be using crystals to assist them, or they may wear crystals, but this is more about them gaining clarity and understanding, because they've been going through a healing process. They've been stabilizing their power through stabilizing themselves. They've been transcending. It's been a very healing time. It's been a time where they've been in that chrysalis stage, preparing their wings to become the butterfly. They are connecting with the light and the purity which also comes from you, and them connecting with your energy, their own faith and their own perception of seeing things differently. Heavenly energy around them, their guardian angel guiding them, their angels assisting them, metaphysical properties. But ultimately what I'm seeing here is clarity. It says your heart always knows what to do. So they're gaining clarity through their heart, because their heart knows what to do. Their inner truth comes from their solar plexus, their intuition, and their heart and their soul. And they're being guided to trust that knowingness and act upon it now. So they're being guided not only to gain clarity, but to take action on that clarity and to move forward towards you with faith. Self-love is the most important gift. So they are also recognizing how important it is to love themselves, to choose themselves, to do things that make them happy instead of people pleasing all the time. Self-love is the most important gift and blessing that you have. And it's the most powerful force that exists. And because you are mirrors, if you've been working more on your self-love and filling up your own cup, they will be receiving that within themselves. To love yourself fully, you need to have an honest appreciation for all the different parts of yourself and accept and love them unconditionally. So they've been working on self-love, accepting the self, and really knowing that they deserve to be happy. And that's bringing in the change. Choose to look at situations and circumstances from a higher perspective, to let small annoyances and upsets pass you by. So what I'm also feeling with this is, if you've had a misunderstanding or an upset or annoyance, they've already forgiven you. They've already forgotten it. They've already moved away from it. So they're not going to dwell in things. They're not going to go over things like they used to do, procrastinating. They're now moving beyond that quicker. So the angel guidance is King Tide. Now, I love this because the king is about the emperor self. It's about the masculine power. It doesn't matter if they are a guy or a gal. They are recognizing that they are a king or queen in their life and they can harness this power. It says plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. So they are preparing to receive your love because your love creates fullness in their life. It helps them to feel satisfied. To them, it's the biggest form of abundance and prosperity there is. When they're with you, they feel plenty. They feel satisfied. They feel strong. And the connection requires passion. Connect body, mind and soul to this emotion. So they're allowing themselves to feel this passion for you. They're allowing themselves to be able to think about things they are passionate about that they may have been repressing. And I definitely feel many of them, when they're wearing this mask, are hiding their passions. They're hiding the passionate part of themselves, the intimate side of themselves that they've been repressing because they may be in the wrong relationship, as you know, or they're just not with the right people or around the right people, or they may be wearing a mask in their work because they're not speaking their truth, or they're not being honest and not admitting their passions, or they may be doing a job that they're not passionate about. But ultimately, I'm feeling that they haven't had any for a while, and so they are desiring you even more. They're longing for you, they are hungering for you, desiring you, thirsting you, and they're feeling it all through the body. So the Kundalini is definitely rising and they want to act on this passion. Because with you, they feel like a king or a queen. They feel worshipped. They feel desirable. They feel admired. So the energy around the connection is the wand. And the wand is the magician, making something happen. I'm also seeing this wand as the intimate energy between you, the desire, the longing, that passion. It says passionate new beginnings. That's what they desire. And that's what you want too. A passionate new beginning. You want to start again and embrace this love. You both want to take action towards this and also connect with things in your life that you are creative about. The creative spark. And the first thing I'm connecting with there is the spark between the two of you that never goes out. It was sparked from the first moment you saw each other. I call it the firework effect. It's like everything changes. It's like in Twilight when Jacob is talking about imprinting. Your whole world changes. And that's how it was for you, and that was how it was for them. And they want to take the initiative because that's part of their growth. And it's part of your growth to have fun and relax and remember the potential within them, that they are also being guided to reach out. Enthusiasm, travel, good news, excitement, all these things coming into your life. So this passionate new beginning is going to be an opportunity to get to know each other, to spend your lives together and do great things together, like travel, go on adventures. Some of you will have projects to do together, work lives together. You'll want to start businesses together. So take time for personal reflection and contemplation. Set goals and intentions that are aligned with your highest self and soul mission. So definitely feel this new beginning is part of this soul mission. You were meant to meet. It's destiny, and you were meant to be together. That's destined too. You have a mission together. So that mission needs to be fulfilled. So if they're procrastinating, standing over here wearing a mask, that mask has got to come off so they can work on their mission with you. So a great day today for you personally on your own journey to reflect and contemplate on what your goals are right now and what your intentions are. Are you aligned with those intentions? Are you aligned with yourself and your soul right now? because that will help you to step closer towards the union with them. And the guidance, and this is what they're doing, they're reflecting on their life right now, working out what the next steps are. And we've got Lady of the Lake, a new beginning. So there it is again, new beginning. New beginnings, something is about to happen. There's going to be an action. So the Lady of the Lake is also very powerful, very intuitive. That's the energy of you knowing that this is real and this is coming to fruition. And we've got making waves. So yes, there's going to be tower moments and chaos because God is making those waves. God creates those waves. And those waves can be things going wrong to go right. Challenges, struggles, obstacles, things getting in the way of things, blessings in disguise. It says momentum is building. It's your time. There's going to be an achievement. So you're going to feel something building. You may even see waves. You may see waves on a show. You may see waves in a film, social media coming up. Because something is building, something is bubbling. Again, it's like that volcano that's about to explode. And also the waves are waves of emotion. Emotion, harnessing that emotion, being able to handle it. And the connection requires intuition, which means you trust in what you feel and know, and they trust in what they feel and know. So you both put the effort in to make it work. So intuitively, they know what they need to do and what they need to change. They know what they want to say. They're just working out how to say it. They know where they belong and where they need to be. And that's with you. And you have to trust that they will find their way and that mask will come off. Now let's do a question as promised. So if you're thinking about something specific right now, whether it's about your person, timelines, anything that's coming through, or you're asking about something else like business or a goal you have, or something within your own self, think of your question and look at the cards. And I'm going to pull a card, 1, 2, or 3. I do this sometimes during the live Q&As when we do a collective message. So thank you, angels. What's the answer for pile 1, please? What's the answer, please, for pile 1? Anyone connecting with number 1? What's the answer? Could be some deep thinking going on here. I haven't used this deck for a while, so it's just getting my energy onto it here. So give it a second. There we go. 2 cards. What's the energy, please, for number 2? For pile 2, anyone who's chosen number 2. And what's the answer for number 3? What's the answer for number 3? What's the answer for number 3, please? There we go. Could definitely be a ring coming off for pile 3 I've connected with there. But don't jump to that pile because I connected with. That's just something guiding me to say. So 1, 2, or 3. When you're ready, pick your number. So you may want to watch all of this. So first of all, number 1. You've got, there needs to be, they're giving me automatically and intuitively the word goodbye. So there may need to be a goodbye to have a hello. And this is also, they're giving me the word grudge. Okay, but this is goodbye. So it feels like don't hold a grudge if they've said goodbye to you because it will lead to that new hello. So if they've had to walk away from you or, you know, you've gone into separation, it's never a goodbye. It's really a see you soon. There's never a goodbye on this journey. So I feel what you need to know is don't hold a grudge or be angry if they've walked away or said goodbye because it's going to lead to a new beginning. So find acceptance in the situation right now. Resolve to let go, which means surrender, give it to God, and then you'll reconcile. And this also says reconcile with an enemy. So this may mean that if you've held a grudge towards them, you're going to forgive them and then reconcile with them in a new energy. But this could also be about healing issues connected with anyone you feel has done you wrong. Let's see what the other card is. Yeah, solution is learn to manage your needs versus expectations. So this is really about letting go of expectations because the challenge is the grudge or the goodbye and that could be what's holding you back right now or holding things back. And the thing that will bring in help is asking for help, which is prayer, talking to your angels. So the solution is if you let go of expectations, then you let go of disappointment. And expectations can be the way you thought things would happen or the way you expected them to go or timelines. And if they've said goodbye to you or walked away and you've held a grudge because of that, you've got to let that go. So let go of anything to do with what's happened, forgive, and then the reconciliation will come. If you've chosen pile 2, your answer is freedom. Set boundaries and maintain them. So they may need to find their freedom. This could be the challenge. They may need to walk away from a karmic relationship or something that's been holding them back, or maybe that challenge is for you. Now, the freedom is also connected with 2026, the year of the horse. So this could well be something that's being healed and dealt with now. So you move forward in the year of the horse in a free energy. So you can actually pursue the connection with each other. But you need to set boundaries and maintain those boundaries, because maybe that's what you've struggled with, setting boundaries, keeping them at arm's length. Because I know how hard it is personally in my own journey. When your person is sitting next to you, you can't keep your hands off them. But you may need to set boundaries until they've walked away and become free. You may need to take your own power back in that way. And this may be your own personal journey. It may be something else. So you may have to set boundaries with friends or family or people at work, or maybe in a new job. But you have to maintain these boundaries. So it's so important that you maintain boundaries, because that will be what will lead to freedom. And if you've chosen number 3, the answer is don't give up. Your situation will improve. So you may see polar bears, because that's a sign of power. Don't give up. So whatever it is you're dealing with, don't give up. The situation will improve, especially if it's connected with a ring. So this could be wanting marriage or needing them to break free from a marriage. But ultimately, don't give up, because it's going to get better. Things will improve and things will change. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.